Cool, so we can shit on them, but shorty generous. She wanna pack her little friends inside the 4-door. Looking at the ass, cause you the shit, but shorty in her own class on her. She know how I'm coming by her. In the height of slavery, I probably slapped the shit out of one of them little white boys. They ever tried to play with her. Probably lose my life, but shit, I proudly take their love. Simply cause I live for you. I love you like one of my kind, let it cake. You know I care for you. Think I'm funny, anything to put a smile on you, shorty. Shorty such a queen, she got me singing Elvis like the king. I can't help falling in love with something like that.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Jeneax.
Yeah, man, for
And we're back with another banger for you guys.
tell them what we're listening to.
Today we are back with another banger from the group Lawrence. This song is called Don't Lose Sight.
We saw a lot of people in the comments asking for us to do more songs by this group. I'm not gonna lie, initially when we did it, I didn't expect much reaction, but y'all seem to love our reaction to their stuff. So
Yeah.
this one of the ones that I kept saying get mentioned in the comments, so we're gonna do this one. It's the acoustic version of it. I know a lot of people would prefer to hear live music rather than the music videos.
Understandable.
So,
I'm excited.
ready?
Yeah.
This shit's gonna kill me, but I won't let it in. And I try to give them hell, but they don't get it. So I tell myself when I sleep.
She a beast.
Yeah.
God,
Her voice is so strong.
it's powerful. Damn.
Myself when I sleep at night. Oh,
Don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight. 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 All right, let's go.
don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight. Don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight.
Her and her brother bounce off each other real nice.
They do.
I like how they, well, obviously they grew up together, but I like that they can kind of sense each other and kind of fill in the gaps. Because I think the other dude is their little brother too.
Sight, baby, don't lose sight. Don't lose sight, baby, don't
We're not
lose
gonna lose sight.
baby, don't lose sight.
Don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight. Are you kidding me? I'm getting sick of the industry. I've had enough of the make-believe. Oh please, am I lost or found? I'm getting sick of the ups and downs. No need to give me the run around. I'm out.
This shit's gonna kill me, but I won't let it. And I try to give them hell, but they don't get it. So I tell myself when I sleep at night, don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight.
I like this song because I feel like it tells a story. I feel like I'm watching a musical again. It's like watching a movie like where you got that girl that leaves like think of like Burlesque or something like that.
Yeah.
Where you got a girl that's from a small town and she go to like Hollywood or New York to pursue her dreams, only to realize that it's a lot more cutthroat than you expect it to be. I think a lot of people, when they got big dreams, they, you know, your imagination will tell you that talent is enough to take you as far as you want to go. And maybe in a fair world it should. But unfortunately, in the world we live in, people want to take advantage of you for everything but your talent.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that talent doesn't matter, but it's things that matter a little bit more if you want to get ahead.
Right.
So that's like one of those things where it's like, this is dealing with the frustration of realizing what the real world is like out there and the fact that nobody's going to take care of you but yourself. It kind of feel like a story of one of those type of things.
Harsh reality.
Yeah, but it's like, you could tie it to so many different types of movies. You got a girl that leaves to go to a small town. I mean, to a big city from a small town. But then she had conservative parents, like you think of like Carrie or something like that. Not to compare that movie to this, but like the way that her mom didn't prepare her for anything in real life. Like she didn't even know what a period was.
Right.
I think some parents, they coddle their kids to the point that they don't prepare you for the fact that you're not raising children. They're going to be children regardless. You're raising adults.
Right. They're going to grow eventually.
You got to get them prepared because the world is mean.
Yeah.
They try to give me up, but I won't give it. And this life will get you down, but I keep living. So I tell myself when I sleep at night, don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight. Don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight.
Actually, that's what I wanted to say. I think I like the fact that her and her brother is sharing the main stage because it seems like duality. It's like your conscious and your subconscious kind of battling with each other. You know, on a surface level, you get defeated and you get exhausted from running into a bunch of roadblocks in your life. If you try your hardest and you audition for 1,000 movies and you don't get no roles.
Right.
But then your subconscious is there to perpetuate growth and reassurance. Your subconscious is supposed to bring positivity to the surface to keep you fighting. Because innately, human nature is to survive whatever your circumstances are. It's like he's speaking from the perspective of feeling defeated, but it's like she's singing from a way of like a subconscious telling you like, don't lose sight of the reason that you came here.
Right.
Nobody ever told, they might not have explained how hard it would be, but innately we all know life is going to be hard.
Right.
You can't give up because you're going to win eventually. If you keep banging yourself up against a wall, eventually it's going to fall. Eventually, it might take 20 years.
Yeah.
There's some people who ain't get their big break till they was in their 70s, but they died where they wanted to be.
Don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight.
Kidding me? I'm getting sick of the in-between. Running in place isn't interesting to me. Am I good enough? Oh, is that even matter or is it love? I'm checking the prices on giving up. Now what?
This shit's gonna kill me, but I won't let it. And I try to give them hell, but they don't get it. So I tell myself when I sleep at night, don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight. And they try to give me up, but I won't give it. And this life will get you down, but I keep living. So I tell myself when I sleep at night, don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight.
This shit ain't ever gonna change. It ain't ever gonna change. It ain't ever gonna change.
And this shit ain't never gonna change. Ain't never gonna change. No, and this shit's gonna kill me, but I won't let it. And this shit's gonna kill me, but I won't let it. So I tell myself when I sleep at night, this shit's gonna kill me, but I won't let it. And I try to give them hell, but they don't get it. So I tell myself when I sleep at night, don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight. And they try to give me up, but I won't give it. And this life will get you down, but I keep living. So I tell myself when I sleep at night, don't lose sight, baby, don't lose sight.
This is a beautiful song.
It's so naturally pretty.
No, it ain't ever gonna
Change.
No, it ain't ever gonna Crazy.
No, it ain't never gonna change.
Jordan, give us a low one.
No, it ain't ever gonna change.
Read one last one.
It ain't never gonna
fucking head itch with the way they sing.
When
like,
everyone in the room can sing.
jeez. Cause oh my goodness, I love this part of their songs.
And this shit ain't ever gonna change. It ain't ever gonna change. It ain't ever gonna change. This shit ain't ever gonna change. It ain't ever gonna change. It ain't ever gonna change. And this shit ain't ever gonna change. It ain't never gonna change.
That's they Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Like you get what I'm saying about it? That's they Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Cause that's what I was saying. That's their little brother.
Okay,
That's what I was talking about.
I love that.
That's they Nick.
It ain't never gonna change. And this shit ain't never gonna It ain't never gonna
She'd have been mad if I was in there because she'd have got a random Jordan thrown at the back of her head. Shut up!
change, baby. Change. And this shit ain't never gonna change.
He looked like a Clyde.
It ain't never gonna change.
She sing like a Clyde.
But I'm never gonna change. No.
It's a beautiful
It's crazy.
song.
Their voices are so naturally nice.
They got voices where they was raised to sing together.
Yeah, and it's like everybody can sing so well. Everybody's bouncing around up and down and still singing on pitch.
That's why I said I love the fact that this group, it reads like an a cappella group. Like,
Yeah.
they were raised to all sing together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, even when you think of like college a cappella groups, they be like real close friends.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Everybody know they pocket. They voices blend well.
They train for this.
Yeah.
But I gotta go into my spill. The reason why I like the lyrics of this song is because I know a lot of times I speak about how stuff can be reminiscent of stuff. I like reading a lot of stories, and I know I've been real big on reading my Bible. This reminds me of a story in the Bible about a man named Gideon. Like, he's a boy, whatever you want to say. But his name was Gideon, right? I told you this story before. Basically, it was a story where God sent the angel. It was Gideon's people were in bondage by enemies called the Midianites, right? Mm-hmm. So, to make a long story short, God wanted Gideon to be the spearhead to bring his people out of bondage. But his insecurities, he was the youngest child, he was the weakest child of his father's sons. So when God sent the angel to come talk to him, he was like, yo, God wants you to run this play. And he was like, it couldn't be me. Maybe you're thinking about one of my brothers. I'm the weakest. I'm this. Mm-hmm. Basically, all of his insecurities came to a head when he was challenged to be brought to a higher calling.
Right.
It's scary when you got to be the first person in your family to break through the threshold of something special. Mm-hmm. Whether you're that person that you want to be a first generation millionaire, or you want to break the cycle of divorce, or you want to raise your own children instead of throwing them on grandparents, whatever. Right. But God sent the angel, and at first he kind of pushed it away. But he was like, I'm trying to tell you, God sent me here. This is your job to do it. So he was like, okay, God, if you sent this man here, make this miracle happen so I know it's really you calling me. He made it happen. Then he asked for another one. He made that one happen too. So what happened was, he went to war and he led his people out of bondage. But not by the grace of his own thinking, because his insecurities would have held him hostage right along with where they already were. So it was like a double for your trouble. But when you have faith in the fact that you have a higher calling and you got a purpose in life, you'd be surprised what you're called to do. If you allow yourself to step outside of your own way, you can change the world.
Yeah.
You know, metaphorically speaking, I like this story because he killed hundreds and thousands of people. I think he had a trumpet Like it was something like that. But it was like, I like that story because a lot of stories in the Bible talk about people letting insecurity control their mind and them not allowing God to work through them. But my favorite message in the Bible has always been, if God puts something on you and you have a war that you got to deal with, the battle is already won because he's fighting with you. You should never be afraid of whatever you got to go through because there's victory on the other side of it. And that's why I like this song, because I feel like it's speaking from both sides of what every individual person is like. The surface level, you're afraid to try new things, but deep down, you know if you don't, you'll be stuck.
Right, exactly. I love that.
You got nothing to say?
No, I love that story. It fits the song perfectly. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so y'all can see more bangers like this one. We'll see y'all in the next one.